Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another match review and player ratings. Really happy with the 3 points, what we've just gained at Stoke. Wasn't the best performance and, you know, it was quite an ugly win, but to be honest with you, I don't care. As long as we keep getting 3 points and pushing up that table, that's all that matters for me. Now, to be honest with you, I thought Stoke were really poor. You can see why they're down there. They have a lot of the ball, but they don't really do anything with it. Even players like Joe Allen and stuff like that were pretty poor today. But, you know, I felt like we dealt with their threats quite well. We didn't have the best of performances, quite a lot of misplaced passes, but I'm genuinely pleased with the 3 points. And I've got to say, the fans were absolutely superb today in the concourse. You know, through the whole match, really. I spoke to a couple of my friends and they said they watched it on telly and they could barely hear the commentators because of how good the away fans were. And, you know, it's really pleasing that, like I said, we got the 3 points. But I'm going to get into my player ratings now. Sam Johnston. I think he didn't really have much to do, but when he did, he dealt with it. So I'm going to give him a 7. Kieran Gibbs didn't do too bad, got well forward quite well. You know, he's probably one of my favourite players. He's brilliant. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Hegazi, I thought Hegazi was superb, probably my man of the match. Dealt with everything, to be honest with you, and he was like a brick wall at the back today. No one getting past him, really. A couple of fancy tricks too against James McLean, which I'm sure he didn't like. I'm going to give him a 9. He was superb. Dawson, he did okay as well. Dealt with everything. Like I said, Stoke didn't really create a fat lot. So I'm going to give Dawson an 8. Right back, Mason Holgate. Didn't have his best of games today. I thought he got pushed off the ball quite a lot. But there was that one little run at the end where he encouraged the fans to get behind him. Great run, by the way he used his strength to win back the ball. But he did okay, so I'm going to give him a 7. Gareth Barry, now he was closely my second man of the match. I thought he was superb. The way he reads the game for his age is just unbelievable. He's probably been one of our best players this season, and I think without him in the midfield, we wouldn't be as solid. I'm going to give Gareth Barry an 8.5. Livermore next to him. Now, to be honest, I thought he was quite poor today. A lot of misplaced passes. He didn't look very good today, to be honest with you. And to be honest, if he plays like that, I'd probably put Raheem Harper back in. I'm going to give Livermore a 6 out of 10. Jacob Murphy, I thought he was pretty poor as well. Didn't really offer much. Kept getting pushed off the ball quite a lot. Obviously, I think he got injured, to be honest with you. But I don't think it was the best performance from him whatsoever. I'm going to give Murphy a 6 out of 10 as well. Johansson, now I think he did quite well. I was really impressed with his work rate. He looks like a really good player, and you can see why his stats were so good last season with Fulham in the Championship. Looks like a solid signing, to be honest with you. Gave his shirt away at the end as well. Obviously, you know, it's one way to get fans on your side, to be honest. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was decent, to be honest with you. Dwight Gale got the goal brilliant as well. To be honest with you, I forgot to mention about Hegazi's assist. That little free kick with Johansson, crossed it in. Hegazi headed it across to Gale, and Gale couldn't really miss. Brilliantly worked free kick. You could tell that they've probably been working on that in the training ground, but that was a superb free kick, to be honest with you. And it obviously won us the game. I'm going to give Dwight Gale an 8. Jay Rodriguez, I thought he was a bit quiet, to be honest. You can see he works hard, but sometimes I just think he's too slow, to be honest. And he's a bit frustrating at times for me. I'm going to give him a 7 though. He didn't do too bad. Going to get into the substitutes now. Montero did really well when he came on, to be honest. I think he gave a bit of life into the team when he came on. A few poor passes, but he hasn't really played too much, to be honest with you. I'm going to give him a 7 because I thought he played pretty well when he came on. Raheem Harper did alright when he came on, did his job, I suppose. I'm going to give him a 6. Who was the other one now? Kyle Bartley came on in the 93rd minute. You can't really judge someone on that short amount of time, but I'm going to give him a 6 as normal. Darren Moore, I'm going to give him a 9 today because he actually made substitutes. You know, he stuck to his tactics and we won the game, so I can't really argue with anything. I know a lot of people have slagged him off, but I just can't do it. I can't really come to doing that. I love the guy too much. The fans, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. Absolutely superb through the whole game. Really put in an effort today, and you could see that it meant a lot to the players. So a 10 for the fans for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.